I am so excited to be sitting here with Charice, probably one of the most amazing voices on the planet. Can you first of all tell me about your style? I like this. I'm a little jealous of the hair, by the way.
Well, you can do it too, but you grow it a little longer. But well, my style, actually, it's been going like I've been going through a little bit of a experiment,
Yeah.
but like from all like the clothes that I've been wearing, the style that I've been trying to do. Most of the time I wear something like this, which is more like I look up to like the K-pop, style. I look up to it, and like the Japan style, Japanese style, and everything. And I think that's what I'm trying to go through because I like it cool.
Yeah.
I like it cool, and yeah, I think that's a style that I'm trying to. Yeah.
On this world tour, you're kind of excited for people to see your style, because you talked about it in the press conference. People haven't seen your new style yet, kind of up close. So you're excited to kind of just show who you feel you are right now.
I am. I'm really excited. But like the clothes that I'm gonna be wearing for the world tour actually designed by this a famous Filipino designer in the Philippines, and his name is Edwin Tan, and I'm really excited because he's the only designer that I trusted, to make my all my clothes for this world tour. He knows what I want, and I'm excited for the people to see it. I actually like when I was in New York and I did the charity event, I wore one of his the suit that he made me, and everyone loved it, and I'm excited. I mean, it was kind of like a preview for the for like what people are gonna think for the world tour, and I'm excited. Yeah.
When you look back to, Pyramid with Ayaz, and when you look back to David Foster and Sunshine on Glee, you were talking kind of in the press conference again about how you felt like you were putting on an act. Was that like really hard times for you to kind of be not able to be 100% yourself?
It was really tough. Like I, like what I said, every time I wake up, I feel like I have to put like a different, like a mask,
Yeah.
for, and I always have to think of like every movements I make, and I have to be careful about. I had to be careful about everything, and I had to be aware of what people would think, and it was very hard for me because. Before, like, there are a lot of people like telling me, oh, like you should be more like this, you should be more like that, and like I'm fine with that, but it wasn't the way that like the way that I wanted it. If someone would tell me what to do, I have to make sure that that first like I'm good with myself,
Yeah.
and everything. So now with what's been happening right now, it's been a challenge for me, but it's like a I'm starting all over again, but it's been fun so far, because I feel like, yes, this is me, but I feel like I'm a whole different person. I'm a whole different artist,
You seem so happy.
Yeah, like trying to showcase myself to all the people, and I'm excited. So I'm finally leaving the Charice, that old Charice behind, and I'm like a totally different artist now, and I'm just excited. Yeah.
Well, it was probably one of the hardest decisions of your life, because I think a lot of times people, especially in the industry, it's like they're being packaged, and you almost have a choice. You either kind of just sit there, smile, go along with it and be miserable, or you kind of just say, you know what, I don't care if it's going to take away some of like the fame or whatever. I want to do me. So was that a pretty hard crossroad for you, or was it always an easy decision?
For how many years it was hard, like cause at some point I'd be like, no, okay, I'm gonna tell him I don't want this, and then when I get to when I get to see them, I'm always like, oh no, maybe not, because I was so scared of of course, like what my family would think, everything. So, but like if like it was just like a few years ago, like 2 years ago, when I realized that that's it, it's been like 5 years, or that I tried to impress everyone, that I tried to, fit in with everyone. It was silly before, because they, like every time I did a photo shoot, they would show me like pictures of Selena Gomez. They would show me pictures of all these pop stars, and they'd be like, "Oh, you have to be like that. You have to be like that." And I'm like, but I'm not like, I'm like totally different than that, and I couldn't tell them. And like finally, just recently, I had the guts to tell him that, sorry, I love like working with you guys. That's why I did all of that. But this time, I have to follow my heart. I have to do what my heart says, and I have to be myself. So yeah.
Real quick, talk about your new sound. What new music? Because you're probably going to go away from kind of the packaged pop that you had to do. So what's kind of like the new sound you're going to do? What's interesting, influencing you? What can we expect?
Actually, the music, about my music, we're still trying to, just one step at a time, because I feel like people, like a lot of people are still trying to move on, because I was like a pop diva.
Yeah.
And until now, like people are like trying to think that really she's not gonna do that anymore. I'm trying to, take it one step at a time. But if you'd ask me like what's really my jam, what's really my style and everything, my inspiration is Lord.
Ooh.
And
She's awesome.
and like when she released that song Royals, I was like, oh my God, like you're like my inspiration right now. That's the song that I really, really want, that everyone can relate to. And like when you listen to it, like she's got this really nice but weird sound, what I'm saying? And I love it. And I don't sound like that, but just the music like that. And that's my inspiration. And I like someday, maybe this year, end of this year or next year, I want to be able to do to release a single, something like that, but Charice style, which I think my genre would be pop R&B. So yeah.
And then lastly, what do you want to say to the fans that haven't been able to move on, or the ones that are still on the fence? What do you want to say to kind of bring them over and say, look, this is me. I've been like this my whole life. I just had to put on a mask for a while, but this is really me, and vibe with me. My voice is still the same.
Well, because there are other fans that haven't moved on, but they're still there, and they're trying to accept everything, and I'm cool with that, because I love them, because no matter what, they're still there to support me, no matter what decisions I make. But I think it's hard for some, not all of them, but some Filipino fans, that can't. Actually, most of them are like really diehard Filipino fans that can't move on, and I just wanna say that. Yeah, I know it's hard, but I know myself, and I wouldn't do something, and I wouldn't sing something that that would make me sound bad or anything. I know that they're gonna miss that high notes and everything, but it's part of it. It's part of what I chose. It's part of the decision that I chose, that I chose to be myself. Then you have to face the consequence that some people are not gonna like it.
Yeah.
And if they can't move on, I have to move on. So.
Yeah. To take us out, I got to ask you, now that we're BFFs, we dating? We have a crush? Celebrity crush? Anything like that?
I actually No, I am in a relationship. Ooh. Yes, and she's in the Philippines right now. So yeah.
But you're happy, right? You're happy. You're in love. Everything's great.
I am who? I am very happy, and yes, and I think she's happy. So we're happy. Yeah.
Yeah, if you love Charice, support her with everything she's doing. She has one of the best voices on the planet. I'm so excited for your world tour. You deserve it. Can't wait for you to announce more dates, to have sold out. And I'm super excited for this. I don't know if it's Disney, but the Sony song. I'm so excited for it because I think you're going to blow it away. I can see you walking on and singing it at the Oscars next year. I can. All right, you guys, it's Charice. Make sure you go to chariceworldtour.com. Please buy a ticket, support her, and if you want to hear one of the best voices live, you got to buy a ticket. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.